the original goals of PayerView were to try to turn the tables on the insurance company.
PayerView is totally different than anything else out there in that it's not a survey. So what PayerView is a collection of all the claims that have been billed out of our system, and there's nothing subjective about it. So we're just looking at what happened to the claims when we billed them to a certain insurance company.
We put together 6 things that we thought were the real arbiters of how big a pain in the rear end an insurance company was to deal with. And then we rated every insurance company against those 6 factors. Of course, what's been unique about Athena is the ability to deliver PayerView. We didn't conceive of PayerView when we started the company. We have every customer on one single database, and therefore all of their patients and all of their claims. So all of a sudden you have this beautifully pre-harmonized data set. We put together engagement teams that aren't just analysts who sit behind individual claims in our operating centers, but are sort of super sophisticated analytical folks that fly out to payers, meet with them, and can mine all of the history of claims that have gone between AthenaNet and the payer's adjudication system to find the root causes of the interruptions of information.
So they've actually looked at the data and they've looked at their performance relative to what they think the potential is, and they've actually written into their contracts performance clauses for the payer. The goal isn't to just rank them, the goal is to have their ranking get better. The transition that was made this year of DAR, to the days in accounts receivable that we measure, the denial rates that we measure, the first pass resolved measures that we take to heart, those all got better this year. And I think that having a tool like PayerView in some ways raised the stakes for the payers who we work with.
One of the most noteworthy trends in the PayerView data is the difference between the improvements that we've seen in the commercial payers and that of the state Medicaid plans.
Probably the most troubling as a consumer, as anyone who cares about public policy, is just how bad the state Medicaid plans are at adjudicating medical claims. And what our data has shown actually is that this is truly an access to care problem. I could imagine in the future that PayerView could have more of a clinical focus on it. So evaluating, for instance, what percentage of payer reimbursement is subject to some kind of quality outcome. There's a fair amount of momentum right now to have a more meaningful dollar figure for the physician be variable based on the results that they generate. And when you move to a different reimbursement model like that, you're going to have to keep your eye on the payers to see who's actually making it easy and knowable and possible to report in ways so that the physician's paycheck is whole. In the end, the only reason we do PayerView is for the benefit of our clients.
For the guys that are on AthenaNet, the benefits are an identity. They automatically accrue. For the guys that aren't on AthenaNet, well, we've cleaned up the pipes for you. I hope you enjoy doing your own spelunking in cleaner tunnels.